Welcome to São Paulo, Brazil. We are here at the World Championship of Wheelchair Rugby for 2026. This game is Japan taking on Germany here on Court 2. And the teams are getting ready to be introduced, do national anthems, etc. Germany played earlier. They play USA?
No, they beat Colombia 57-44.
Right. They beat Colombia this morning. And Japan has yet to play, right?
It's their first game.
Oh, the one before the opening ceremony? I didn't get to see that game.
It was Australia-Canada.
I'm pretty sure somebody hasn't played yet. I thought it was. Okay, well, here we go. Clearing everything up. So let's pull everything up here and look at some scores. We'll talk about those while the teams come on. So in Germany's game against Colombia, they won 57-44. And I do not see a game with Japan. Yeah, I don't think they played. I think this is their first game.
Yes, and they play twice tomorrow.
USA didn't play yesterday either. A lot of teams didn't play yesterday. But USA put down 2 games. One this morning, and they've got one this afternoon against New Zealand.
And yesterday we had just Group A matches. Australia, Canada, Brazil, Netherlands.
By the way, I'm Dave Mengen. This is Luis Pena.
Good afternoon.
And I are going to be with you all week on one court or the other. So Germany has their team out there. And now we will introduce Japan. Japan qualified for Worlds at the Asia-Oceania Championship in Bangkok, and they beat Brazil, I think it was by 1 point. It was a great game. It was the only exciting game that week, and it was very exciting.
Australia.
Did Australia win it?
They beat Australia.
Yes, they beat Australia. Isn't that what I said?
I said Brazil.
Oh, geez. I am so tired. I apologize. It's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long day. I'll dial it up here. The internet is slow, and so is my brain. Yes, it was Japan-Australia. It was a great match. So we will pause here and let you listen to the national anthems of both countries, and we will resume our conversation when they are over. That was Germany, and now we will hear the national anthem of Japan. There you have it, national anthems. The meet at the center court, which is a tradition. And now teams will go back to their benches, get a last second pep talk, do a little cheer, and get on with things. We have a minute 14 until the game begins. This is Germany, Japan. We have two more games today after this. Great Britain, Colombia at 5:30 and Brazil, Canada at 7:30. And the other two games we will talk about later, which will be on court 2. Japan and Germany are on opposite sides, so I will swap them. Looks like for Japan we have number 21 Ike. We have number 7 Ikezaki. The numbers on the front of the jerseys are really hard to read from up here. 23 is Ogawa. I can't tell if that's 2. It would be Hasegawa. If it's Hasegawa, that would give him 7.5 points. For Germany, it'll be Herbst, Marco Herbst, number 1. Wilke, number 5. Number 21, Florian Bongard. And rounding it out is number 2, Schroeder. Trading tries right off the top. Kizaki gets the first one. Yoki trying to keep Ikizaki at the baseline, which he did. Ike 21 trying to get underneath. Can't get there. It's Schroeder. I feel like I got somebody wrong out there. They're running 6.5. Ah, okay. They're missing a classification on somebody. That makes sense. So it'll be Bongard to inbound. Vilke. I'm going to mess that up all day. Herbst. Ahead to Schroeder.
It'll be interesting to see the two different lineup setup as Japan plays with high-low lineup, while Germany goes with a more balanced lineup.
Well, I think in Germany's case, they don't have a high-low. They certainly don't have the speed of Japan's high-low.
No.
And I think balance might work for them. They keep the ball moving around well. They don't need to worry so much about the speed and getting across half. And they haven't had any trouble yet.
Yeah, they have Marco, which is fast and with a good trunk function.
Marco Herbst, number 1.
Yes, and a lot of mid-pointers who can carry and pass the ball with a good range, so they can move the ball.
Herbst bounces off the pick of Hasegawa. That's not Hasegawa. It's Wakayama, number 1. Try scored, ties it up at 4. Knocked down. You don't want to pass over Ike, number 21. He is tall. At least he is in his chair.
It's a difficult pass to make.
You certainly don't want to try and pass over him when he's right in front of you, because you basically have to throw it so high that he's going to be able to get under it before it comes down. So Japan setting up. Ball's out, and they're going to say it's a turnover. Germany gets it. So back-to-back turnovers here. Bongard. He has Herbst, but can he get it to him? Can't. Instead, he goes to Schroeder. Squeaks through. He wants to get it to his number 1, Herbst. Herbst has the corner. Does not. Changes back. Vilke picks up the ball. He's going to throw it over that. Missed. And Ikezaki throws it ahead. So Ike will give Japan the lead.
Both key defense started strong.
Throws it ahead. Close to that sideline, but Schroeder got to it. Schroeder meets Ikezaki at the line, and the pass ahead goes to Ogawa. Herbst. Throw is up. Vilke can't get under it, but he's able to recover. He's looking at Bongard. Not going to throw it now. Schroeder takes. Hung up on the pick of Ogawa, but he hands it off to Vilke. And number 5. Fumph takes it across. Ikezaki, MVP of World Championships in Australia 8 years ago. They had a crazy battle with Australia in Australia. A lot of turnovers in that game. Schroeder doing pretty well for his first major. Very young. 20 years old. First year on the national team. Oh, ball over him. It's again, he's trying to pass over Ike, number 21. And that often does not go well. So substitutions here for Japan. Yuki Hasegawa is in now, number 2. And 32, Hashimoto. He is tough. So Ikezaki goes out. Pass to Herbst. He's got to get rid of it. Trying to get it to Bongard. Bongard can't knock it down. And Japan intercepts that one. Schroeder gets across the line. Hashimoto comes in. Keeps him out of that corner. Now he's going back at the corner. He wants to get Herbst. Doesn't have it. Not sure what to do. Vilke backs across. Gets the try. Moments like that, you can feel Schroeder's inexperience. He's got so much potential, though. Young player.
Big challenge, but doing well.
Talent around him, people who know what's going on. I think he'll be a great addition to this team. Oh, that hit Bongard instead of the floor. I don't think that should be Germany's ball. I think it should be Japan's. Right, because he was out of bounds when it hit him.
Yes, because if the ball hit someone was out of the ball, it's considered out of the bounds.
So Herbst comes out in favor of number 13, Kuntzel. Jonte Kuntzel for 13, also young player. 16 years old. The 3-5 reaches in there. Hasegawa gets away. Hashimoto, sorry. Hasegawa's all tangled up over there with number 13, Kuntzel.
Yeah, we can see Hashimoto doing that all day, as we saw last year here in Brazil when he played in our nationals championship and, of course, won the title.
Yeah, he did the same thing in Division II in the United States. Won that title. Just was a wrecking ball. Whoa. They had no chance of stopping him there. They don't call that a flagrant anymore, though.
We're going to see more plays like that. Since they're not calling that much those kind of contacts on the goal line.
Yeah, he was trying to knock him into the cone. I guess you could make an argument that he had a chance of creating a turnover there. And it wasn't violent. I don't know that there's any real danger. He was just kind of twisting slowly. So Wilke gets back up, and off we go. It'll be Hasegawa to inbound. Ikezaki up to Hashimoto. Ikezaki dumps. And I don't know why Wilke went toward him, maybe because Hashimoto, but he put him into the play and caused it to stop.
Gave another chance to Japan to stop the ball.
I don't know if that was his intention or not. He gets a new 40 and a new 12, right? He has 12 more seconds across half, but you know, if a guy on the floor, you have an advantage there. And he's, you know, one of the faster guys, certainly one of the more functional guys. Tosses it ahead. Picked up there by Schroeder. And that one's scored by 52, Yuna Hishimura. Hishimura in. Japan really mixing it up. Got Kurahashi, number 3, in there as well. They're keeping people fresh. It's my new friend that I met just upstairs in the crowd right in front of me. There's a bunch of high school kids, and they had a challenge to meet some new people from other countries. So that was nice. Stolen away by Schroeder and scores the try. Dove in, has intercepted the pass, took it right across the line.
You can bring a lot of energy when you put such young players on the floor.
Wilke doing a great job of getting into position so that he could accept that pass, but it didn't go to him. But like you said, this midpoint line, reaching in is Kuntzel. He thought he had all ball. He mentioned it to the ref, but he's not going to win that call.
If you go into the player circle, usually you get called.
Yeah, that whole cylinder from your lap straight up and down is kind of a protected zone. Now look at that. Try scored. Schroeder making their mark. Germany getting some water. Japan looking to switch it up again. Looks like we got some changes all over the place. Herbst comes back in. This time he's got Veke and Kripke in there. With 12, I believe that's sour beer. Hashimoto. Ike trying to get in to be the post. He's so tall. Got in a dribble. He wants to wait down the clock with only 4 seconds left. And Germany will spend another timeout this time to advance the ball. This wasn't, that last one was Japan's timeout. So they each used one.
You see how they will set up their offense with Ike and another side. They need to put the ball in and then try to attack the key.
Yeah, the problem with that drop-in pass is if you score it quickly, there's plenty of time for the other team to score. But no matter what you do, you have to be conscious of that clock as you cross that line. Germany talking strategy. Get a little picture of the huddle. What will their plan be? So Germany dives toward the key. And now Herbst is all by himself. That was a mistake. Why did they not advance the ball? 3 seconds left. They've got a chance. Chucks the ball. And does not score the try. So we'll finish the first quarter 16-14. Japan leads Germany. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
A Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar, com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa para ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Yeah! Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não tem mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa! Ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Paramigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
All right, so we're back here for the second quarter of this match between Germany and Japan. Japan leads by 2. Got a few corrections we will make as we go along. We learned a few things about classification and gender. Ike's in the middle. No one's going to knock that pass down. Ikezaki throwing it to him is the second tallest player out there. In for Germany is Britta Kripke, number 7.
And she has played a lot of World Championships. If I'm not wrong, hers first was 2006. Maybe you can correct me on the chat. But
Well, I know that she is actually the oldest player here. But Germany also has 2 of the youngest players at the tournament.
yes, and they did
Including
super good in the first quarter.
The 16-year-old. Yes. Yeah, the youth has been really doing great for Germany. Pass knocked down by 11. Kusaba. Gets it across. Hit from behind is Kusaba. Gives it to Ike. And Ike hops out of the pick. Oh, my kingdom for that function. Kunzel able to pick it up. Wants to get it across half. Gets it to Wilke. Up ahead, hit by Japan. And it's a penalty try. Because Ikezaki crossed the line with the ball, wrong try line. In fact, he caught it, he was across the line. So Ike will slow it down a little bit and make it 20-16. Japan leads Germany. Over the top to Wilke, who gets it just before the line. Looks like the teenagers are leaving. Stopped at the line. Kunzel, but Ike able to get away. Chalks up number 21 for Japan. Hit Kunzel. Turns back. Makes the move on Ikezaki. Now Kunzel will give it back to Wilke. And leaving the court is Ike trying to stop that, so that'll be a try for Germany.
Here we have pretty much the same scenario as we saw in the first quarter. High-low lineups from Japan against balanced lineups from Germany, except when Yuna is on the floor, that she brings something different because of the female points allowance.
Yuna Nishimura?
Yes.
Nishimura.
It brings a third pair of hands to them.
Yep, she is a mid-pointer. And at a deuce, she has the benefit of adding a point they can put on the floor. Man down. Japan clearing house, taking everybody off, putting on a new line. Vilke gives it up, or picks it up from number 2, Schroeder. Or no, that's 13. Kunzel. I don't know why I thought that was a 2. Germany in with the score. So inbounding now for Japan is 14. That's Nakamachi. Of course, Hashimoto taking that ball across the try line. And who's going to inbound?
It's Vicky, number 8.
Vicky has it. Now patiently working it. Kunzel at the top, trying to get the play run. Attacks at the corner, and it gets it all the way to the other side. Draws all the attention to the right, and lets Vilke
Nice patience
dive in
from
at
the
the
young
left.
guy.
Yes. Vilke gets it to Vilke. That'll be Kunzel. Japan making a lot of noise on their bench. Vilke goes into the pile, expecting to get taken out, so that he can pass it to Kunzel. Over the top. Kunzel makes the stop on 14, Nakamachi. But it's Hashimoto once again. I can see why Colombia had trouble with this balanced lineup.
It's hard to stop. They always have one option free, a lot of options.
And that pass kind of went to nobody. So Germany turns it over. Defensive Japan will become the offense. And now substitutions by Germany. Vilke comes off for the first time. As well as Kripke. And Kunzel. Herbst back in. Veke stays on. Bruckner. And Schroeder once again.
And we see Bruckner for the first time in this game.
Definitely. Pass comes in. Did he have control of it? The referee says he did. So the first try for Bruckner. Hashimoto will negate that as he throws Schroeder onto the floor. Comes by to check and make sure he's okay. That's a hit worth seeing again. Unfortunately, the tech crew cannot understand what I'm saying, so we will not get a replay just because I asked, that's for sure. Looks like he's okay. I'm sorry, she's okay. Enya Schroeder. My apologies for that. I didn't get a marking on my sheet that indicated gender. But it explains why Germany can run 9 points. Pass comes in. Veke did a great job to get ahead. Oh, but he threw it away. Lackadaisical pass. He gave the passing opportunity to Schroeder.
Didn't saw Hashimoto anticipating the pass.
And it wasn't a crisp pass.
Yeah.
It wasn't purposeful. That was a crisp pass.
And a lot of 3-5s on this level. They can play between and try to intercept those kind of passes.
Well, if you telegraph that you're going to pass it, of course they're going to try and... Like all players, I do the same thing. I'll bait a pass. If I know they're going to throw it, I'll hold back and watch for it and try not to indicate that I'm going for it so that when they do, I can be in the lane. When you make it clear that's what's happening, it's easy. 29-23. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining in this half. He's got to get there before the 8 seconds expires. He does. Herbst makes it 29-24. And we have a player on the floor. It's a Japanese player. It's probably Ike, looks tall. Which means it's going to be hard to lift because all his body weight is up top. What legs he has are very short. So Bruckner and Veke keeping Ike away from the ball. And Hashimoto is not having any trouble. He almost took Schroeder for a ride again. Oh, Schroeder fighting, creates a turnover. She did not give up. He kind of right? He got past her. He's like, oh, I got this.
Kind of took that for granted.
Yep. That's that vitality in the young player. That invincibility. Like, I'm not done. I can do anything. That's how we ended up breaking our necks, most of us that did. We thought we were invincible. Oh, not a great pass. I think Hashimoto will take her a little more seriously this time down. .21 seconds remaining on the game clock. No shot clock as Japan tries to work the last try. Ike needs to get inside. That's all they need is to get that tower on top. He gets it back, though, to Hashimoto, and they score with 3.3. Will Germany use a timeout? Of course they will. You can't take these timeouts to the next half. Three timeouts per half per team. So now Germany will...
Now they will advance the ball. Now they will advance the ball.
Of course they will. They'd be crazy not to. Although the ball is already in the position where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Now they just need to figure out how they're going to attack. They don't even know for sure which line Japan's going to bring out. But I'll guarantee it's going to have height. It's going to be Ike and Ikezaki.
Ike plus 3.
Yep. But between Ike and Ikezaki, that's 6 points. Can't get in. And that's the end. They tried their play, it didn't work. And that's how we'll finish the second quarter. Going to halftime, score 30-24, Japan on top. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje?
Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsa.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa pra ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. E com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Paramigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje?
Hoje é dia!
Loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site, é chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsa.
Com a Caixa, toda hora é hora para comprar ou reformar a sua casa.
Para mim é hora de combinar com as taxas mais competitivas do mercado.
Pra gente, é hora certa para ter mais um quartinho.
É hora de reformar, pra ele ganhar mais espaço.
Hora de me mudar para um canto só meu. Com até 35 anos para pagar.
Conte com a Caixa para comprar, reformar ou ampliar sua casa. Acesse caixa.gov.br/habitação e faça uma simulação. Na Caixa, a casa é sua.
Essas pestes impaláveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mais o quê?
Ufa! Ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera! Que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal assado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Ei,
Paulo for the second half of the Germany-Japan game. Japan leads 30-24. Sauerbier, number 12, getting ready to inbound for Germany. In there are Kunzel, number 13. Wilke, number 5. And 20, Stoltz. Ikezaki tried to knock that down, number 7 for Japan. Out there with Hashimoto, who made a huge impact in that championship game in Bangkok. Number 2, Yuki Hasegawa in there for Japan, and throwing that pass is 23, Hitoshi Ogawa. Tries to get it to Sauerbier, hits him in the back, and now it's a fight for the ball. Who is the foul on? Says Wilke says it's a German ball, and it's going to be Hashimoto going to the box, and it appears he is correct. Wilke taking his time. They want to keep Hashimoto in the box or force him to inbound, which is what he does. So he's going to want to try and do a give and go here. Wilke is going to try and stop that. Definitely made it hard. But Ikezaki hooked up by Sauerbier. Running out of time on his 12-second clock. 12 seconds went off the shot clock, but not off the ref's hand count. So Ikezaki gets it.
Yeah, sometimes we're going to see some mid players playing on a defensive chair, so they can use the bumper with some speed and try to stop the opponent's high pointer.
You only have to make guys change directions a couple of times in the backcourt. Coming in hot. Ball really never got, and that's a vertical spin.
Yes, clear one.
Wilke wasn't trying to hurt him, but he was trying to keep him from getting the ball. If he'd been going backward, that would have been okay, because the back of your chair becomes the front of your chair.
Yes.
It's still dangerous, but you're putting yourself in that position.
Yeah, despite being a full contact sport, you're not allowed to hit the opponent player in their back because of security. He lost his handles,
safety
and
is
his
the
balancing. Yes.
Right, because when you get hit like that, a lot of times you're hitting your head on the metal in the front of someone's chair, and that does not feel good, trust me.
You cannot protect from that.
No. Well, we could wear helmets, but that's not going to happen. I know one guy who used to wear a helmet, and they still call him Helmet Head, and he doesn't play rugby anymore. Actually, I know of 2 people who've worn helmets in rugby. Oh, I don't know. Was Wilke even on the court? He could have asked for a technical there, probably. It looked like he was on top of that line. But I'm really far away, so the ref's right there. I'm going to have to assume that the ref saw it way better than me. Pass too far ahead. Not enough loft there from the rookie. Kunzel will wish he had that one back, but he will make another pass. He is not afraid to stick it out there, give it his best shot.
Yeah, the situation was good because it has Sauerbier with a mismatch. So, yeah, just a little bit of strength on this pass.
Well, but Kunzel put himself in trouble now that the 2 low pointers for Japan are tying him up. He's trying to get out of there, trying to help out Sauerbier. The pass gets intercepted from Sauerbier to intended for Wilke, and Ikezaki makes it 35-26.
Yeah, when you play high-low, usually you want in defense, your low pointers working together in transition, so they can trap one player, and the other high pointers can deal with the 3 others. And if it's not, at least they are free to attack the ball and try to help.
And they didn't go and flip Sauerbier over because the ball was still advancing toward the try line, but as soon as Kunzel backed away from the line, the officials called their official timeout to rescue Sauerbier from the floor. And while they're doing this, when you have an equipment timeout, you are supposed to have a meter of space. And that's so that people can come and help you, flip you over, fix you with your tape, straps, whatever kind of equipment problem you have, change a tire. So all players, both offense, defense, your team, their team, are supposed to respect that meter. So Sauerbier now will inbound. Wilke takes it. Stoltz working on Hashimoto, trying to keep him out of the corner so that Sauerbier can get the corner, and he does. Nice pick by Stoltz. Good work by Sauerbier to work with him. Tipped out by Germany. Asagawa did a nice job there picking for Ikizaki. If the ball hadn't been knocked out, he'd have gotten away.
Yeah. Has been providing good protection for the high pointers to receive the inbound.
So number 1, Wakayama back in. Number 52, Nishimura. I need to change that font. Can't get it out of there. Ball keeps getting knocked away. And we have a foul of some sort. Oh, it's an equipment. So Nakamachi doesn't get an opportunity to try and push that across. It'll be Sauerbier, number 12, getting a fresh wheel.
And this was the defense player who has the timeout. Shot clock will be reset, giving Japan another 40 seconds to score.
An excellent point. That's huge because the shot clock was down.
It was only 14.
And Hashimoto gets it through. Germany will inbound. Wilke patiently hanging on, waiting for his opportunity. He is a really patient player. Picked up. Met by Nakamachi and Hashimoto. Now Wilke. Trying to punch the defensive player across the line. That's Wakayama. We're running out of time, 9 seconds. He's got the player inside, and we have 4 in the key. It'll be Nakamachi that serves the penalty.
You cannot have your all 4 defenders inside the key, so the last player who enters serves the penalty.
The key's pretty big. It's 8 meters wide and 1.75 meters deep. But when you get 4 defensive chairs in there, it's impossible to get through. So we only allow 3. Leave some space, but you can still play defense. So Wilke will patiently go toward the try line with 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. He crosses. And now Nakamachi will inbound. Gosh, Kunzel makes a very good case for player of the match.
Yes.
I mean, he comes in here super young. He's running with the big dogs. He's making an impact. He's created turnovers. He's drawing 2 players from the defense.
He's running some plays on mid-court offense. Yeah, it's playing really well this afternoon.
But can they give man of the match to a team that lost by a lot? Who knows? Well, they haven't lost by a lot at this point, but it's possible. Kunzel made that play happen, and he's trying to run with Hashimoto, who's dang fast. He was near him.
Yeah.
But Hashimoto had a step. It was too late. He didn't have chair position, and he wasn't going to catch him. I think that kid's got a lot of potential. Ball's loose. Almost went into Hungry Hippos mode.
And so does Hashimoto, because he's still young. He's playing highlight.
He's very young. You know, you look at him and he looks very poised and like he's been doing this for a long time. Oh, Kunzel loses the handle. Turned over, picked up by Japan. He did a great job to get there, but he was turning and trying to manage the ball and lost it. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third. 39-29 our score. Timeout called. So we'll take a 1 minute break here. Or at least the teams will take a 1 minute break. We will not take a break. We will be here all day. And since we're talking about it,
still 2 games to go.
Yep. Oh, was that an official timeout? Because they're not giving the whole minute. I thought he was calling them out. Never mind, I'll take that back. So let's look at our schedule today. This is Germany-Japan. At 5:30, we have Great Britain-Colombia on this court. And at 7:30, we have Brazil-Canada. On the other court, at 5 p.m., which is starting in a half hour, it's Denmark and France. And at 7 o'clock, it's New Zealand, United States. The Denmark-France game might be really exciting. Not that I'm telling you to go away from this one or not come to our next one. But that's the one I would watch. So we're back on. Veke, I believe, is number 8. Oh, all of a sudden the internet got not slow.
And you see Masha play first time.
Masha Mosel, number 24.
Now Germany got everybody on the floor in this game. It's good for them. Having some minutes, good minutes.
Ikezaki drops it, tries to dribble it, tries to get across, couldn't. He thought he was going to get something by pushing Veke across that line, but since he didn't have the ball, it doesn't matter. It's just a line. He just can't gain an advantage by moving around out of bounds. So in comes Germany. Ball's in, thrown backward because that was not going to be good. And it's Herbst back out there. Herbst had a big break. I think they're thinking about tomorrow's games when they do that. Herbst at the corner, gets hit from behind into the cone. A smart play by Ikezaki. Herbst should have known he was not in position and turned out of that. I thought it was pretty clear Ike had beaten him to the spot. Well, he's from up here. Oh, knocked down. And Herbst steals it and scores. Ike was busy complaining that he thought he got hit on that, but when the ball's up and there's incidental contact, they're not going to call that. Heck, when I pull my hand up to throw outside of the cylinder and somebody whacks my arm, they don't call that either. No. that cylinder where you're protected.
It's an in-contest ball, so.
So Mosel will inbound. Germany, a team with 3 female athletes. It really is great to see all the female athletes playing at this level. Handles the ball, protects it. Herbst gets the pick, and Mosel makes that happen. Mosel opened up that corner and made sure nobody could get in there on Herbst. Bongard trying to slow EK down. Does a little bit. And that's Kabatani, number 8.
And you can see Japan anticipating their defense by trapping Veke before they scored.
Score by Japan to the turnover. Herbst all by himself. Protecting it. Ike's got a long reach, so does Ikezaki. Throws it across to Veke. And Veke takes it across. 44-33 our score. 50 seconds left in the third. Ike all alone. 43 seconds remaining. Mosel in, goes right back to her. Throws it to Herbst, but it's a little short. And the whistle blown by the referees. Are we going to call that inadvertent? Can't really be over and back because Germany didn't get it.
Yeah.
Or direct it. I think they're going to say it's inadvertent and they're just going to restart the play. It's one of those correctable errors. Although they didn't have to go back and redo the play from some time. So Japan winding down the clock. No shot clock. 16, 15, 14, 45, 33 our score. Ikezaki sees the corner. Gets inside. Prepares to back across, but he doesn't want to do it yet. No goal. He turned around. He did not score the try because he hit the cone when he spun around. Oh.
He miscalculated his pace.
That's not going to bother him because it didn't make a difference in the long term. But
yeah.
Plus, the best players have the shortest memories. Herbst tries to reel it in. And time runs out in the third quarter. 45-33 our score. We have a 3-minute break, and we will finish this one up with the 8-minute long fourth quarter.
Ei, você sabe que dia é hoje?
Hoje é dia!
Aposte nas loterias Caixa! Nas lotéricas no app Loterias Caixa ou no site. É chance todo dia!
Aposte com responsa.
Ah, essas pestes impaláveis não têm mais nada pra fazer.
Lanche de torta de chantilly.
Mais o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Beyond the game is real emotion. We help to nurture that spark. From grassroots to global stages, we support those shaping the game to keep sport a part of life. Feel the emotion.
Back to action here in São Paulo. It is 45-33, Japan leading Great Britain. And they extend that lead to 46 here as we start the fourth quarter. Picked up there by Kunzel. Passes it ahead to Veke. And Germany answers back. Referee's calling for the ball. The guy who's wiping the balls down didn't see it. So Japan gets it. And a well-timed hit by Kunzel. You hit the guy while he's catching, or you hit the guy while he's throwing, you get turnovers. That was excellent.
Perfect timing.
I'm telling you, the kid's got an argument for player of the match.
Yes.
He's really had a great game. And takes it across himself. That cannot be the line.
And another turnover on Kunzel. It will be Germany ball.
I don't know.
He's done two good defense plays in a row.
How do you not give it to that kid at this point?
Yeah.
Win or lose? I mean, would Germany even be this close without him?
It's a good point.
Knocked down by Ike. Is he going to be able to save it? No. Germany will take it in the corner at their own scoring end. Mosel gets it in. Kunzel trying to throw it. Throws it away to Hashimoto. So as much as you see that natural talent and drive and effort, you're also seeing mistakes. And those will improve with experience on the floor in tough games. playing against tough competition like this. It's great that Germany has them out there facing Japan, putting in a lot of minutes. Hashimoto. Mosel over the top, couldn't reel it in. Now Ike saves it. Didn't want to go over back. Oh, and a spin.
No spin?
No spin. No spin. She hit him in front of the axle. He went down.
Like.
They are not calling a spin. She just hit him on the side, and he was moving fast and went over. So it's Germany ball. So Mosel, who created this opportunity by keeping Hashimoto off the ball, will now pass it in. And there goes Kunzel. Number 13 for Germany makes it 48-36. EK up the middle. Not going to get stopped this time. Oh, we have a mascot sighting behind us. B-Wheel's behind us. B-Wheel is the Jacu.
Jacu. It's a Brazilian bird. It's often seen in the CT area where we are.
Is that the one that makes the coffee by eating the beans and having them come out the back end?
Yeah, I think so.
The very expensive rare coffee?
Yes.
You know, for those of you who know, the reason I can remember Jacu is because it makes me think of Jacques Cousteau. So if you want to know that bird's name, it's Jacu. So now we know. Although I don't know if Jacques Cousteau wants his name
for those who are not familiar with the
coffee.
Facility, we are in a wood area. It's a preserved area. Beside us, there is the São Paulo Zoo. So a lot of woods and a lot of animals.
There
here.
are a lot of trees.
Yeah.
There's a bird flying around in here. I've seen lots of bugs.
Yeah, for sure.
We're in the forest, basically, the rainforest, kind of.
Yeah, we are.
But it's cool. It's beautiful. It's a great facility. It's in a great location. There's a lot of elevation changes, which is a little hard in a wheelchair, but making it work. Oh, and Veke can't pull it in. So Japan will take over. 5:34 left in this game. Germany looking to create a turnover here. Ike to Ikezaki. And he tosses it off to Nakamachi to finish it. Ike on the defense. Ball goes ahead. Pulled down. Nice job there by Bongard to get underneath it. Now he's just got to get it to Veke. It was a little low and out in front of him, but he was able to reach down and pick it up. Germany makes it 50-37. Oh, Ike almost didn't get that one. Veke did a nice job trying to defend it, but can't beat that height. China had a player that played in the Paralympics there who was so tall that they just put him in for the jump ball. And then you never saw him again. They took him off and first chance they got. It's a shame that China's program kind of shut down after the Paralympics.
Yeah, they got everything. Yeah. We were talking about that at lunch.
They had the structure. They had the
people.
They had the chairs. I mean, you know, a lot of the expense of rugby is the chairs. Now to buy a chair, you're going to spend anywhere from $6,000 to $15,000, and they've got a bunch of them, and nobody's using them. So sad. It's really a great sport, and it goes beyond just being a sport. I mean, it's a community, and it's also the things that you learn from a sport and the things that you learn in especially a para sport. Like, people learn about life from each other, how to do things, how to deal with things.
Going out of home, being with other people, so it means a lot.
I have a guy on my team who said he barely left his house for the past 8 years until he started playing rugby, and then he traveled by himself. He roomed with me for rugby. It was such a big deal to me that he went and stepped out of his comfort zone when he felt like, I assume he felt like there wasn't much he could do.
We heard that a lot.
Yeah.
And people having opportunities to go across the world, to travel by plane the first time because of sports.
Oh, and especially when you get to a country or a culture where having a disability basically makes you ostracized. You're not seen as productive. You're not seen as valuable. You're not seen as a person. So to come out and do something like this, I see players now who were in that position look like superstars, like sports heroes. People want their gloves, and people want to get pictures with them, and they know their names. It's very cool. Oh, hit from behind. They're not going to call that a vertical, though. I think he was backing up, is what they're saying.
Okay, maybe. But it was borderline.
Yeah. There's I'm sorry, man. Are you okay? Hand slap. We don't want to hurt each other out here. We want to hit you as hard as we can, but we don't want you to be hurt because of it. We want you to lose the ball, and we might want you to flip over, but I don't want you to get a concussion or break your fingers because you got smashed between my wheel and yours.
At the end of the day, all contacts that you make, it's part of strategy. You try to take advantage on your opponent.
Right, look at the turnovers created by Kunsel by hitting the guy at the right time when he's trying to catch the ball or trying to pass the ball. That's the kind of thing I love that. Like, there's a guy that's playing here this week that I played against many, many times, and when he was a younger player, my favorite thing to do is just hit him, like finish the hit and finish work his chair. And I created so many turnovers that way. He's faster than me. He's better than me. But it feels so good when you get that kind of turnover.
Yes. And when you're on defense, you can risk more, so you hit harder.
Yep. Patient on offense, spend it on defense.
Yes.
They're probably going to score anyway. Oh. Leaning forward. Is that Schroeder, number 2? She looks like she's okay. She's just holding her head up off the floor because she doesn't want to lay her head on the floor. Vilke triple teamed, leaving Herbst with a picker, and that's Bruckner. And then, of course, Schroeder just getting up off the floor will declare herself the inbounder. Now everything's switched up. Pass to Herbst. This looks more like the starting line that Germany came out with. They're going to get a few minutes together to prep for their next game tomorrow. I don't think it was Bruckner that started, but I think this is a line they run.
It was Florian.
Ah, yes, Bongard. Right on. Hashimoto. Ball's in. Schroeder gives it up. Herbst trying to get up court. Schroeder comes back and sets a pick and takes off both high pointers. I wouldn't have advised coming back to that. I would have said get away from the ball. But she picked them both away. So I guess I can't say that was a bad thing.
No, it was good.
She's a deuce? Wow.
Yes.
Quick, smart. Yeah, Germany's got some real good youth. It makes the future look bright.
Yes.
Right?
And Wilke himself is still young.
He's only 24.
Yeah.
And compared to them, he's an old dude. But he's got lots of experience, right? He's played in big games. He's played in big tournaments like this one before.
And already Paralympic Games too.
Right, he's been on Team Germany for 8 years.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think he was in Australia. I know he was in Denmark. Pretty sure he might have debuted in Sydney 8 years ago. That was my 3rd World Championships. This is my 4th. Not as a player, though. All as a commentator. And then I went to one to spectate because I had a teammate playing there from Team Canada, Erica, who I haven't seen in a while. I learned so much from her. She was on my team because I hadn't really learned much from the guys around me. Trying to get across. She does. Schroeder.
Tough one.
Wilke tries to get in the way. Interesting. See, now Schroeder knew enough that she could hold Ikizaki off the court because he went off there himself. If you have to let him on, but once he goes off on his own, you can take that space away so he can't get back on the court. And he can't go around you.
Yes,
because that's gaining an advantage.
Yes.
But she had to go back and inbound. I think I would have kept her there if it was me and had someone else inbound. Oh, nice grab, Bruckner. That was up over his shoulder, behind him, still was able to pull it down. So Schroeder opens up the corner. And backing across the line was number 23, Ogawa. Ogawa had a nice game too. So many good players at this tournament.
Yeah.
Counting down the last 6 seconds. 59-44. .6 seconds remaining as they score that try. Timeout called. You don't get that many opportunities to try this play in a real situation.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
Right? You got the timeouts left. Okay, the game's over. We know Japan's going to win. But Japan's not going to let you have this. They're going to try and stop you.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. You don't want to go up on your teammates on this, right? When you do it in practice, it's not the same.
You cannot reproduce that.
Not the same. Yeah.
But I can say during this game, Germany has done a really decent job facing this strong Japanese team. And they still have the good
like the
pieces,
number 1 team
youth.
against the number 10 team.
Yes.
In the world.
The youth that they have, it's great.
Yeah, it shows they've got a bright future ahead of them. So Germany will big out their line for this exact situation. Interestingly, though, Wilke kind of didn't leave a lot of space behind himself to get in, but the pass was a little long. Nice try there by Schroeder, though. And that'll be our game. 60-44, Japan beats Germany. So Japan has their first win. And Germany suffers their second loss, but they've played two very tough teams.
Yeah, but actually this morning they beat Colombia, so they are 1-1.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. They did beat Colombia,
Colombia,
didn't they?
yes.
So they're 1-1. The brain fog will go away, I promise. Let's get the score in here so we have it for people when they come to the site. Fourth quarter was 11-15. Making our final score. Not that. Anyway, so it's 60-44. Great game by both teams. Great effort. It's really fun to watch.
Yes. Japan showed their strength, all the lineups, and they were able to run their lines. It's good for them too. And Germany,
certainly.
Germany, when they could, they do well with that. And yeah, for sure the youth, it's really good for them.
So we will get down on the floor to Alex Taniguchi, or Japa as we all know him, will interview, if he can. Oh, he knows Japanese, so at least some. So hopefully he'll be able to ask a question and get an answer and translate it for us. I'm looking forward to that.
Ready to see if he's asking Japanese or in English.
Well, he asks in English, but then he'll probably translate it. That's my guess. Unless the player knows English. I assume it's Japan because they won. But that's not always the case. Like I said, some great candidates on Germany as well.
Yes.
Great, so my site's up to date. I don't see the score. Did it not save the score? I'm going to be really disappointed. All right. Appear to be having technical difficulties. So I am going to take a picture of that scoreboard while I still can. Hopefully we'll be getting this interview here real quick. Japan still finishing their team information. They're going to be pushed out this way. And I think Japa knows who he's trying to talk to. And what a fortunate coincidence, or maybe it was planned this way, that he is the one interviewing, because he speaks 3 languages. Here we go. We'll have the interview with our player of the match.
And I'm here with the player of the match, Yuki Hasegawa. Congratulations. So tell me about the game. A great start, first game of the tournament. Everybody get to play. So how was it?
全員でしっかりやれることを達成できたのですごい良かったと思います。
It's very good that everyone gathered together and put it on for the game.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations. Back to you, Davey and Aranha.
Thanks for joining us here. We will have another game here in a half an hour. It'll be Great Britain and Colombia. Thanks for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
só vou levar lá.